Hello, welcome to my cozy reading of witches. AI, but I'm not gonna show you where I'm sitting right now. Um, you don't know me, you have no reason to trust me, but I want to show you my story. Well, tell you my story. I am a hobby writer, and somewhere along the way during my early youth, I started writing stories, telling stories at first. And then I started writing, and I had some fun with that. During my teenage years, I did what any sane teenage girl did. I wanted to see my TV shows, and I stumbled somehow into fan fiction. And I had my stories I wanted to tell there. I dabbled in fanfic for years. My main platform was and still is fanfiction.net, but I also have an AO3 account, which is kind of par for the course. I also tested out Wattpad, but let's not talk about that. What I wanted to tell you is what I wanted to talk about is the sheer insanity that is paid reviews um, and publishing through Amazon KDP. Who Well, you were here, so let me just give you a quick rundown how I got into Amazon KDP and why I looked into it. Amazon KDP came first on my radar when I got a message. I think I got it on AO3 actually as comment. Someone told me, "Hey, your story has been published on Amazon. Someone stole it." I was like, "How? How does one take fanfic and publish it on Amazon?" Uh, yeah, I figured out quite quickly that there is a program, open source, that helps you extract fanfictions from sites like fanfic.net and AO3 and a multitude of others, and put them in an ebook so you can read them on your Kindle if you want to. Um, and yeah, someone took that and put them up as ebooks through Amazon KDP and put them up for sale on Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, you're asking yourself, isn't there a button or something that you have to click that you rather yourself, that you hold them rights? Yes, there is. I tested it out with my own original work, which is when I did, I think in 2023. I went and experimented. I put up my original work, so I knew I hold the copyright for everything I put up there. And nothing much happened. I somehow managed to get one 4-star Amazon review. I still don't know who left that because there is no review text, just the star rating. And that was about it. Until I decided to put up my second original story and started my Instagram and put up a promo post that would be expanding the first and the second universe. The first universe is around 1 to 5 books in total, I think. I'm writing the second one. Um, it's fun because I'm sharing a work with friends who actually is more or less my alpha and beta reader in one, which is not logical, but let's go with it. And I'm also developing the second series, which will consist of 4 books in total, 3 books entering on one of my core couples, and a 4th one finishing out the case that will span all 4 books. Yeah, the first series is more like small town romance sprinkled with mystery. So think Gilmore Girls meets. It's not Gilmore Girls, actually. It has a Stars Hollows vibe, but it's not Gilmore Girls. There is no mother-daughter thing in the first book. Maybe there will be something in the last book. That won't be spoilers. Anyway, back to the reviews. When I put up that promo post, I got, I think, 2 or 3 DMs on Instagram about, hey, that looks awesome. I'd love to review your book. Can I review your book? And something along the lines of, hey, I'm book reviewer. I want to review your books. Pay me XYZ amount and do that. So at first I was like, someone is interested, but they want to be paid to review the book. Isn't that something that works organically? If you buy the book, you review the book, and well, I still was in the phase of, yeah, well, what the heck? Let's try. And I think I paid around $200 in total for 5 different reviewers to go in and review. And I got rather glowing reviews with comparisons to authors I never would have thought about comparing myself to. But it also was kind of weird because I know that what I put up on Amazon isn't professionally edited. I proofread it myself and I let my word processing software proofread, and there is a high chance there are still errors in there. And like I said, it's not professionally edited. It is not professionally set. I did that myself. So yeah. Anyways, I did that and I got glowing reviews. Those are mainly on Instagram. I had one reviewer that offered posting on a variety of different platforms, including LinkedIn, Goodreads, and whatnot. And I have a long list of links, and the reviews are still up. But that's about it. So that's how my book, one of my books, got also a very good Goodreads. Right. So that's about it. And after the first and second review published on Instagram, I got a flood of more messages wanting to review the books. And what actually was kind of crazy is I looked at my Amazon dashboard and saw that there were 7 promo buys. So if someone buys your ebook on promo, you don't get a commission. So yay. And after that, I think in total, I have like 700 Kindle page reads. So that's not anything. And yeah, those 7 sales for nothing. But here comes the kicker. I kind of forgot about that I put my books on promo. So I actually paid one of those reviewers the money for the ebook. So they got more money than they actually deserved. But yeah, well, learning by doing. Be smart. Don't do what I did. Next up, the fun DMs. I got some very, very, very funny DMs. I got DMs from a magazine I never heard about, I googled them. I'm not so sure about them. And they actually wanted, I think, $250 for a magazine spread about my books and about me. I'm amazing. Yeah, no. I didn't do that. I just remembered, nope, don't buy yourself magazine covers or articles. That's just sad and bad, and don't go advertising with us. And then I went through my DMs a little bit further, and I actually found for me the weirdest take on promoting me, because I got messages from accounts that from their name and bio and statements are there to amplify Black voices. And as we all can see, I'm not Black. I'm not even anywhere close to Black. There is no Black heritage in me. I'm white. White as a sheet, and my heritage is German, as far back as I can go. So yeah, there is absolutely no way. And okay, to their credit, at that point, I hadn't shown my face on my Instagram, on my author Instagram, so they couldn't be 100% sure. But I told them. I texted them back and I said, hey, I don't think I'm a good fit for your page. I'm white, and I really don't feel comfortable taking away from Black voices and inserting myself in a community where I'm not exactly the main target. And they got back to me and they were like, oh no, your book, Undercover Echoes, is perfect for a group, for a community. We want to do this. And I was, nope. I still didn't do it because, yeah, like I said, I don't feel good inserting myself into a community or amplifying or abusing a system meant for amplifying Black voices for myself, even if it would probably have been a fantastic idea. But at that point, I already knew that every Instagram book review that went up had, I don't know, a lot of comments, like, oh, I'll definitely buy, I'll check it out, I'll buy, I want to read, I want to read, I want to read, I want to buy. But nothing happened in my set. Nothing. Nothing at all. Not even a bad review. So what's going on there, book community? And after that, I was like, okay, let's see what I can do. And I decided to actually reach out to an editor, and I'm in the process of querying my books to agents right now. So I will be pulling them from Amazon sometime in the future. If you're still interested, they are the cheapest I could make them without going into promo. And if you don't want to pay for anything and you don't have Amazon Kindle Unlimited, you are free to check out my Fiction Plus and read at least the Small Town Romance. There, it is published in full. The second book, the law enforcement spy thriller, isn't published in full on Fiction Press because I never did, because there was no interest. Anyways, I am gonna do some shout outs now, so excuse me while I go and grab my laptop and check out the names because I don't want to mangle them. And fair word of warning: if you want to be an author, don't be Audra Winter. Nope. because the other winter situation made me rethink if I wanted to publish this video and go out and say, hey, I'd love to make some money. But I also see all the L. Kennedy fans or Theo James has fans. And isn't Ellie Hazelwood's story or aren't Ellie Hazelwood's books Raylo fanfic? At heart, please don't storm me if it's not wrong and not right. I haven't read them actually, but I am an Al Kennedy reader, and I know that her hockey books, her Briar, you guys are now going to be a TV show or a series. So, fantastic. E.L. James was Twilight fanfic, and so we know that fanfiction or indie authors can have success. But if you want to do this in this day and age, please look for help, find trusted friends, find an editor. There are fantastic editors that even publish YouTube videos helping you with line editing. And if you need something to laugh at, find Elizabeth Wheatley on YouTube. I love her shorts with her lovely book goblin. And is also someone, and I'm still trying to find her. Um, she published a book about her author talking to author talks to heroine. You guys know what I mean. Where is she? I'm always finding Elizabeth Wheatley, which is not what I'm looking for. Oh. Well, I'll link her down below too, because I absolutely love her stories and her book. Can't remember what left me her name. Anyways, find someone that's helping you, find someone that's honest with you, and remember, writing should be fun. And I'm not an indie author. I'm a hobbyist. And yeah, hope to hear from you. I'm free for anything. Find my socials down below, find my stories down below, and talk to you soon.